Chosen ones, beautiful ones, this message is for you. If you feel that the spirits around you have been monitoring you way too much, not even a second they leave you wherever you go, and in fact they not just follow you but also come together and like literally want to make fun of you, distract you, hate you, they throw their shit on you, it's your time that you do not stop here. You need to use everything, all of your creativity, all of your strengths, all of your skills into reality. So don't just think that this fight is just never ending. Yes, it is never ending. But the thing is, if you give up because you just feel like you're so much drained, this is not it. Then you just let the devils win. Know that you being on the light side, you being truthful, you being honest, and if anybody has got a problem with your authenticity, you need not be like them. You've got to stay different. You've got to fight for all of that. Like, I see this in my experience all the time. Even if I just go out for just for a stroll, just to eat out, just to have some sweets that I like jalebi and samosa, like today morning I went, I could see so many monitoring spirits. They had got nothing to do at 7 o'clock in the morning to eat samosa and jalebi, and those idiots followed me to every shops I went. They felt I do not know what they're doing. I can sense through every shit that you guys are doing. And as a chosen one, you do feel the energy of people around you. You know exactly that they've been studying you. They want to copy everything you do because they want to be you. But bitch, you can never be like the chosen one because you do not believe in God. Because you just do not have that spirit. Not only that, they just come around with so much of negative vibe. They just want to throw their negativity around because they are so jealous of you. How could you be happy? Well, the chosen one is happy because they have also undergone the pain of being themselves. Do you have it in you? Are you able to be yourself? No, you are trading your soul every single day because you do not have the courage to be yourself. It takes a lot of immense courage. It needs strength. It needs intelligence. It needs hard work to be yourself. Why? Because it's always easy to fall. If I go about pleasing everybody by just lowering my standard, the day I fall down and act like a dumb fucking retard, everybody around me is happy. Nobody's got a problem. But the moment you step up for yourself for who you are, every fucking person in the room, in your environment, is going to have a problem. I see that at the gym all the time. The gym that I go to, it's got lowest, most poor quality of gym trainers. I tell you that. I just tell the facts. Just because somebody has got a degree does not make them a good gym trainer. All those miserable ones, not even one gym trainer I have found is good in the gym that I go. And this is not the case only in this gym where I'm going right now. The previous gym that's so full of trash trainers. Well, another thing is, I'll tell you, who are the people who actually take training from these trainers are trash. Because you being so ignorant, you have no idea of what needs to be done, and you go like a crippled person to a trash gym trainer. And to those low people with no spirit, no soul, they act very nice. But when it comes to you, they get so damn jealous. I had this this experience almost every day. When I'm at the gym, I'm doing my exercises, my stuff. These gym trainers and other bullies at the gym, which you've got at all the gyms, okay? There are two kinds of people who go to gym. One, who are the real ones, who are seriously interested in doing their exercises. The second one, who just go around to follow these people and to laugh at them and to make fun of them, by the way. So these sick gym trainers and these bullies, they all come together and all they do at the gym is they just go on talking loud. They do nothing. They got just no shit going on, and that's all they do. So what you have to do, as a chosen one, you do nothing. You just keep on doing your own thing. But when you feel that they're trying to downplay you, literally trying to target you, you must call out. And you must raise a complaint because there's a limit to everything. You cannot take a lot of disrespect beyond a standard. And that's what is the case. When you step up for yourself, everybody's got a problem. But know that there are also people who see your light, who see for who you are. Because not everybody is spineless, right? There are two types of people in this world. Half of people are with spine, who step up for themselves, who believe in truth, who believe in God, who believe in honesty. And the second half are the spineless people, who have got all the problem with somebody telling the truth. So, so your job is to see, analyze the situation, and then act accordingly. The thing is not only about gym. Thing is, I find these people everywhere, even at your workplace. When people, they just want to downplay you, want to show you that you do not know. Or how about just taking a walk on the street? You see idiots around you following you. What the hell is going on? Don't you know you should maintain your space? And these people come around just to throw up their negative energy, negative vibes on you, trying to show they don't like you. Because they are so jealous of you. These jealous, monitoring spirits, they want to break you. They think, who do you think you are? How can you be so bold when I'm so spineless? Yeah, because you chose your life that way. You chose to be a worm. And I've never been you, all right? So, thousands or millions of you coming together shouting behind me that she's a bitch does not make me one, because I'm the king. I told you before. And that's my case every single day. Till I die, I'm the king. Even after my death, I will remain the king. I'm the true leader. And I'm not in any sense scared of any of you crawling worms with money who have got no respect for the truth. You're all worms to me. All of you are worms who do not respect somebody with honesty, somebody with truth, somebody with true talents. And some of you might think, oh, why do you keep on repeating the same message in every video? Because life never stops throwing you situations like that. So as long as the enemy keeps playing with you, I'm going to keep playing too. The day you stop, I will stop. But because you never stop, because you see me as a component, competitor. Like I'm just myself. I'll be just chilling in my own vibe. I literally bother nobody. I'm a loner because I'm a lone wolf and I just know what I want to create. I'm a very creative person. I love to dwell in my own creative space. I'm a scientist. I do my own thing. I do my own philosophy. I do whatever I want to do. Do my own music, do my own dance, do my own YouTube videos for the beautiful beings who listen to me. Okay? Because I know there are enough haters, but I also know there are enough lovers. And I make all these videos out of love. Because I love you guys. Okay? The real ones. The real people with the real vibe and the real heart. Those the real tiger ones. I love you all. I make these videos for you. And even though I get a lot of comment from haters who say, oh, why are you repeating the same thing? Or something like, wow, you're so delusional. Well, this is what you think, not me. Just because you think I'm delusional does not make me delusional. Just because you say when the sun rises, because you have taken the oath of lying your entire life, you liar, you say that there is no sun today. I'm not going to believe that. I know sun shines every day. Being the lover of sun, I act like the sun. I am the light. Never I'm going to choose darkness like you, because you are a coward. And I will fight my way. I will fight all the way, in fact. If you think that you are trying to intimidate the chosen ones by your stupid trash words, what do you think? Can we not use the same words against you? When you try to downplay the chosen one with your indirect attacks, what do you think? Can we not do the same for you? When you try to dim the light of a chosen one, who the hell do you think are we not to answer back and fight? I'm not going to stop. Never. This journey has just begun, and I'm going to take it to the eternity, show you where you belong, and I'll show you where I belong in the end. And guess what? I've not even started yet. I'm just going to start now. And wait and watch. The game is going to be super exciting. Because if you thought only you are the villain, you thought only you are the vampire, now you watch the chosen ones in their villain era. Get a taste of it. You have never had it before. Show must go on. Let's get it rolling, guys. That's so much fun. I love that. I've always loved acting. And what makes you think that I'm not going to defeat you? Wow. Wow. That's being delusional. That's what I call, if you call me delusional, I think all of y'all, negative people, everyone is so fucking delusional. So at gym, I see these ugly, dumb girlfriends and boyfriends, and they come together and laugh at the chosen ones, at the people who are doing the right thing. Who the fuck do you think you are? You are a trash girl with a trash boy. None of you have vision. You both are blind. And that's the reason you come in groups. Because you do not have the courage to come even to gym. You do not have the courage to even step out of your home alone. And you think you worm, just because you all are in groups, you can intimidate me. Do you know who I am? I come with the spirit of God. And these words I do not just say. I live my whole fucking life like that. So when these cunts come together and laugh at me or try to show me, downplay me, I don't give a shit. I just never gave a shit. Because I know who I am. I do not just talk. I've paid the price for that. I've done so many jobs, so many companies as a software techie because I know what my skills are. And I don't trade that just with this bureaucracy and diplomacy and like I'll just lick their ass, right? Like a lot of people do, just to stay in the job. In India, we call it Sarji culture, And that's the reason why I left India, by the way, because there were enough people, spineless people there working. And they will just be so extra nice to their boss and Sarji, 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 Sarji. Whatever shit they want to do, however they want to play the game in a team, they would just choose 2-3 people who they would make them work extra, so long hours. And then there would be others who are only there just to go for teas and coffees and do no work. And whatever is the information, they're just going to hide, okay? They will just hide that information and then try to, when the honest person goes, where is that information? Because for example, if I have to fix my code, I need this input from the business. Those meetings, they would go with the business and hide that information from the person who has to deliver. So, who's playing now? And when you question, I need this input so that I can literally write the whole code, they would say, figure out. What do you mean figure out? So this is like you are knowingly trying to create a problem just so that they do not want to support you. It's not that you could not have completed that work, but there is all this unnecessary extra trash people who want to just come and delay the delivery. And in the end, they're going to tell to the right ones, those boys and girls who have actually worked hard, they would say, see, you did not deliver. You are not doing it right because you are just not playing the way they are playing tricks. And you are not doing that. You just never wanted to do that because you could never understand this game of politics. What's going on? So all you do is you just question, and then next day HR tells you, oh no, we do not have budget, so you have to leave. So I had many situations like that. And they thought that they're going to leave me hanging in the dead end rope. Ha! Next job, I've only gotten better. I soon get next job, which is way better than the previous one where the rotten ones, all those toxic people are just sitting there and hating each other. But only because I was there in the team, they all would come together and try to show they're very nice. They all hate each other. But just to dim the light of the chosen one, they do all of those tricks. And they think you're not going to get nowhere. But I've only got into better places. And I've lost many jobs. I have changed so many companies. Why? Just because I was myself. And they could not stand you for you being yourself. They just want to babysit you. They want to show you, like, you don't know this? Really? And in fact, there comes a time you get so shit tired of the lies of them, you just don't want to deal with it anymore. So you just keep quiet. And they think that they won. Let them think that they won. Let them do whatever shit they want to do. But know that you, the chosen one, God has already made the plan for you. God takes care of your life. He knows where you needs to be placed. So don't be scared of these demons and these snakes who think that just by taking their job off, they're going to they have taken control over your life. There is a zillion way in this world to make money. You need not just sit and work with the demonic people who want to take your soul away. There are enough amount of nice people who are your vibe, and you can choose to be around them. The only thing is about courage. Do you have the courage to leave the toxic place and people you are surrounded with, first of all? Because you might think, oh no, it's going to cost me money, it's going to take me a lot of extra toil, so much work needs to be done. Yeah, but you need to do that to get there. It's just like making the meal. If you do not make your own meal, how would you eat it? So if I say I woke up in the morning and I'm hungry, if I do not make my breakfast, if I do not make myself tea, how will I have it? I can keep on imagining that there is nice breakfast, but if I do not make it, how will I enjoy it? See, I'm a very chilled out person, but then these people, they just come on, take your peace away. And that's when you just get triggered to make and tell the truth, because they told the lie behind the scene. So my job is to tell the truth in the front. Because the way of the liars is they attack you from behind, and the way of the truth is you deal with it from the front. You're the front leader. That's why you are the leader. You, the chosen one, are the leader. And the world tries to put you at the back. Nah, bitch, I'm just coming in the front. Because I'm the leader. I'm the king. Told you before, I'm the king. I don't just say that. All these men at gym, not all of them, some of them, the ones precisely I'm talking about, they are so jealous of the real ones, the chosen ones, that they just want to kill your vibe. They just want to kill your vibe. They want to just come around wherever you are exercising, whatever equipment you are using, so that you just get distracted by their whatever nonsense they are doing. First of all, why are you just blabbering so much? Can you just not shut up and work? Were you taught no decency in your school? Have you just grown like a donkey, like an ass, with no skills, no decency, literally animals? All of those are certified gym trainers. Bullshit. None of you have the thing to be called as a true trainer. The I'll tell you, the real skill of a trainer is that they know how to behave themselves. They do not downplay others. But what these people do, they are learning everything from you of how you operate, because they are very interested in looking at the chosen ones. They study me so deeply, and then they see that I'm humble and I'm decent and I keep to myself. They take all of those things and deliver it to the bullies. In front of a bully, another bully is just going to be very nice. You're the best friend, trying to show that they are very human. And truly, in front of a real one, they show their demonic side. They show how ugly they are. Like, bitch, I can just sense you from million miles away. Just get out of here. And if you do not get out of here, I don't care. I'm just going to make you non-existential. Stay wherever I do, whatever you want to do. Wherever I go, if you want to follow me, do that. But I'll tell you that you do not exist, because you just got no value. Your trainer certificate is a lie. And so is this case with even the monitoring spirits. They go and follow you. If I leave so early in the morning, so are these monitoring spirits around you. They do not want to eat. There's no love in their relationship. Just holding hands together, liars. One liar with another liar. I could sense you, I can read entire life of yours just by your presence without you having to open your mouth. I know you're a lie, you're a living, walking lie. And so is your girlfriend or your wife, whoever the hell you both are. Toxic, 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 toxic. Garbage. You all stink. You all are like garbage on earth. Truth be told. Because so far you guys have hated the real ones and the chosen ones because we were just ourselves. Because we were so humble and so modest and so innocent, we never spoke for ourselves. Because we just were so innocent, we used to think, okay, maybe they are right. But there comes a time when every chosen one, every person who has been truthful in their life, they realize that this is enough. I'm never going to take their nonsense anymore. There comes a time, I tell you, if you say that you're too weak and you're not ready, there will come a time when you find all the courage because you just say, it's enough. Water is over my head. And that is the day you get the true strength. Your spirit is waiting for you to let it shine that day. That is the day when your smaller ego self, which thinks it's so weak and I better be quiet, else what will happen? You break out of your own fear, you break out of your own barriers. And then you stand in your power to say that, yes, I'm the leader. Because who is a leader? Somebody who's only a cheat, who only lies, who has got no intent to improve the society for real, cannot be the leader. The reason why Martin Luther King was great was because he was a man of truth and honesty. The reason Abraham Lincoln was great because he was a man of truth and honesty and valor and courage. None of the spines and weak ones have ever been. You cannot be a leader like that. So when people just try to copy your vibe, study you, and try to say like make you think like you don't exist. Oh truly? Oh really? Why are you following me everywhere? Why are you around me everywhere? Why are you just watching every single thing that I'm doing? So people, they think that by then just putting their back behind you, as if you do not know that what they're doing is following you. You know every single step and act of what the devil is doing. You just don't choose to react. But we are not fooled. I will take all of those inputs and I'm going to convert it into my creativity. So I can be the biggest beast ever alive. Alright? So don't play with me. And don't play with the chosen ones. Because if you think that you can fucking play with the chosen ones, they're not only going to destroy you, they're going to shine like the sun. Because that's who they are. They're born to motivate the rest of the world. But what these bitches do, they learn from the master, they learn from the chosen ones. They come to the gym copying your own stuff, what you are doing, and then try to make fun of you. Oh really? How's that going to happen now? It's like I'm teaching you how to live and you try to downplay me? Bitch, that's not going to happen. I just don't let somebody downplay me like that. I'm built different. And why I'm built different? Because I have seen enough of the other side of how people abuse and use each other. So if you try to show me like you're friends and you guys are buddies and friends and stuffs, I can see through all of your garbage. I know none of your friends. You all just get together to bring down the chosen one. My job is to tell the truth so that anybody out there who is facing this sort of situation, you get courage. Because I've been through that. And I'm here to tell you my story. I've got nothing private going on. My entire life is public. I'm a public speaker. I tell the truth because I'm the leader, because I'm the king. I'm king for those who need to hear it. I'm king for those who still believe in truth and honesty and always know truth is always the most brightest, ever latest, shiniest thing. If people try to downplay you like, oh, you believe in God, you must be weak. Don't you have social connect? Don't you have social, where's your social people? Who's behind you? Like who are your buddies? Where's your gang? No, the chosen one stands alone. Chosen one has got the power to stand alone. It's always a weak who needs a crowd. So wherever you go, and even if you think that you're an empath, that's great. Clap for yourself. Being an empath in this hard world where people try to show they are strong, they are literally so weak inside themselves. It needs a lot of courage to be an empath, to be able to experience a situation. If you cry, it does not make you weak. Crying is for the strong ones. It means you're still a human. You feel the balance of the both sides. Sometimes you also empathize for your enemy because you think, how much of pain have they gone through that they've become so damn toxic that now they just want to destroy others just because they have gone through so much of hatred in their own life. They never got love. So they think, why are you happy with your own self? Why do you love yourself? And their agenda of love is to have a romantic partner. That's not true. You can be very much with yourself and still know love at a very, very deep level. Because now you are at terms with loving yourself. Now you are at terms with your own failures. You know you're not a perfect being. I never think I'm a perfect being. I've got lots of flaws. But I've chosen, and in times when I feel just most desperate with my own self, when I cannot stand myself because I did not do the things I told myself, and I'm a very critical, very much self aware person. So it's not that I'm only blaming my haters and blaming these energy vampires, these monitoring spirits. I'm telling them because I also tell to myself. And many times I'm not very kind to myself. And I feel like, oh, would I be ever able to change my situation? Would I be ever able to fail more? Because this is what I'm struggling with right now. Because I know unless and until I do not fail so many steps forward, I'm not going to get a success on the other end. But the biggest fear is of the failure. And every day your own mind attacks you with, oh, it's going to land you in pain emotionally. Doing that hard talk with the person which is going to show you that you're not strong is going to land you in pain emotionally, is going to hurt you emotionally, is going to hurt you physically. People throwing their attacks on you, those things, do those things not matter? People throwing their hate on you. Society and systems and policies just not really working. Do those things not matter? The fear of the lack of control. Lack of control over your own body. You have no control over your body. What's going to happen next? The real problem is to be able to be okay with the fact of unknowing and still work. You see this contrast? This is the real problem. So that means you also need to be living in the unknown, while at the same time you also need to keep on acting. This is the striking contrast. You need to live among the haters, but you still need to keep on creating the things that your spirit tells you to create. You need to live like a lotus in the mud. Surrounded by mud all around, you need to still live like the lotus. It's just so challenging. It is so challenging. See, the hate is loud. You can hear the hate of the people. But the thing is, love is silent. I have felt very nice, warm, loving energies and vibes without people speaking a word because I know that there are good people too. And you know that by their energy, by their aura. But somebody who hates you, they're just going to talk it out very loudly in front of you that they just don't like you. So The thing is that that energy is so strong, the negative energy that is thrown at you, that's so strong it just gets you. But this is why the alchemy is so important. In that point in time wherein you feel that, oh, that energy is just too much for me to bear, what do you think the great artists have done? They have just channeled that same demonic energy that was thrown at them. What do you think about Led Zeppelin? Great British band. None of those badass rock stars had easy life. They were hated upon like nobody. They were met to realize like they do not exist. And when they truly utilized all of that demonic energy that was thrown at them, they became Led Zeppelin. What genius of a band! What insane creativity! What insane level of music! And when they started singing, nobody cared about what was the background behind, but all of them had very difficult lives. He had lost his own daughter, the lead singer, Plant. Their life was not easy, but still he chose to create that music. Nobody's life is easy. See, the background of creativity is immense darkness. You cannot create if your life is comfortable. Too many parents and too many rich people think that just because they have money and they just give it out and they would be able to create something worthwhile. That will happen only if the person has truly got the spirit to create, and the spirit is aligned with their creativity creation. So what you're creating and your inner soul calling merges. It's a marriage between these two. That's when you create beauty around, like in the physical realm. Else you cannot manifest it. You cannot manifest that painting. You cannot manifest that sculpture if you are, let's say, you are a clay artist. So these two needs to be aligned. You cannot just do that with money. You need money, of course. You need to buy those tools. Money is very essential. But behind that is the spirit. So the matter and the spirit, they both have to marry each other. And so then that's when you create that work of art, whatever it be, whatever. Or a beautiful building. Say if you're an architect and you have got a good, you are a very creative architect. You think differently. Your models might be very different than a random rectangular or triangular houses. You being a creative architect, you might have another sort of beautiful designs for the houses that you're going to build for your customers. So it's not easy. Being yourself, being real does not mean that you're perfect. Perfection is an illusion. First of all, who's there to say that you are perfect or you're not perfect? If you seek for approval from society, they're always going to say you are stupid. They will always tell you that, oh, you're a fool because you're so emotional. I'm here to tell you, being emotional is not a foolish thing. Being emotional is good. It keeps you alive. What else is the point of living like a rock, like a stone? Deal with the world outside as it is, but to yourself, within you, it's good to feel the emotions. People are so much scared to fail, and people are so much scared to to be themselves, because now being yourself is going to cost you a lot, going to make you lose your jobs, lose money, lose family, lose friends. See, who are your true family and friends when you have got nothing? Are they truly standing by your side? Or are they friends and family only because you have money, status, control, and power? And sad, but that is the truth. Your friends and family, everything fades away. The moment they see you, you do not have those things. Nobody is truly interested in knowing your spirit. Nobody is truly interested in being, you know, in just being around you for who you are. People are interested in your plus of who you are. The more the plus, the more. You see why a rich person has got so many friends. Because the more you have, the more social structure you, power and control you gain. Now you are doing business with more lot of people. The more business you do, it's a give and take. So it's a friendship at that level. But the moment your business starts to decline, you see all of your friends are starting to diminish now, because they were your friends only in the good season. When the season changes, That's when you get to know who your real friends and families are. And that point in time, you will realize the power of God. Because at that point in time, you've got nothing else. It's only the truth and your own inner soul that is going to support you. That's where you will gain all of the strength. And that's when, after you have failed X amount of times, even if you have nothing, you would still start from there, but you will start. And the problem with having too much is that you do have so much excess, but you are just too scared to let it go, because now you're thinking in terms of like a businessman. Oh, what if I fail? Then I'm going to lose this. You're thinking in terms of profit and loss. But somebody who's a gambler, like for example, a real gambler, they're going to gamble it all. They're going to put everything at stake to see whether it's going to give them a victory or a loss. So there was one gambler who actually, I'm not supporting gambling. I'm just telling the madness behind the gambling person's mind. I'm not telling you go ahead and gamble. I'm just telling because I've just studied about them, like what they do and how they do it and why they do it. First of all, it's there's a lot of technicality and algorithms and skills. Like, to be a good person who can truly gamble well, it's not an easy thing. It's not a joke. You've got to study that game in itself. In fact, everything is a game in this world. Do you realize that? Every single thing that you're dealing with is a game. Your life is a game. You need to learn how to play it. Getting into a bad relationship is going to cost you tremendously. Because not only are you fooling around with that another fool, but you in turn are not moving in the right direction of where your true soul calling is. It's going to cost you a lot of confusion, unclarity, and you'll just watch your life drift away with no meaning, with nothing valuable being done. And probably this is the most difficult thing. The reason why we hate our lives is because we are not able to create what we want to create. Because we say, well, they do not let me create. Who's going to support me in my music journey? Go try find those people. And if you feel they're all snakes, if you feel they're only there, that producer only wants to drain your money, and they're not still giving you results to the level that you want to hear in the track, ditch that producer. Change it. You are the CEO of your life. Either you hire and fire accordingly. That gym that doesn't serve you anymore, got just too much garbage people around, trash that. Change it. That yoga trainer who doesn't serve you the way you want to be trained in, change that. Hire and fire accordingly. The place where you are at, if you think the vibe is not right, change that. Your family, they do not support you, leave that. City you are in that doesn't have that vibe that you're looking for, change that. Country that you're in, it's not serving you anymore. You want to be to a different place, an entirely different environment, change that. Yes, you need to pay a price for that. Pay that. Why? Because it's worth it. Because living in a house of lies doesn't keep your soul satisfied. Because you do not want to be like them. Because you do not want to let this whole game of unclarity and hide and seek go on. I don't enjoy that. I've always been direct. When there comes a problem in my life, and of course, my initial thing is not to accept it, right? So I sit with it for a while and then I think, okay, maybe it's not a problem. Like the other day, I told you in my previous video, I had a problem with my manager, another project that I was working with. And I directly told him, look, I don't want to do this work that you're giving me because, first of all, that's meaningless and doesn't make any sense. And he's more around, you just need to be busy and involved for no reason? Why do you have to keep on writing so many minutes of the meeting and so much of useless work which is truly not going to be used anywhere? You just keep on documenting for what? So he did not like my approach because I was so direct and I was so much myself. He did not like my courage and he said, "No, I don't want to work with you." So my contract ended. So after that, I was thinking, oh, shall I? Maybe it's not a problem. Maybe I still have that. But then I thought, let it go. But if you do have certain unsolved contract thing that needs to be resolved, you need to call up the HR. You need to speak to the person without having this fear of what if the result is not going to come out in my favor. Your job is to tell the truth. Your job is to put the facts right. And most of the time mind says that, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that preparation, you need to do a lot of study and work. No, 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 no. Don't believe the lies of your own mind. Your mind is a big time liar which will tell you that, oh, you need to do a lot of work, study the situation, and which you have not done. Don't you see your talking is just going to be a waste? Manager would just tell you that, no, it's not going to work out. But what you do, and I did sit with it for a while, and it did affect me a lot. It was like at the background job, like in your laptop, you have some background jobs running which drain the CPU capacity, right? So that's how these useless thoughts are. The fearful thoughts are like that. They just drain your energy in the back. So no matter what I'm trying to do, play keyboard, play guitar, play my handpan, I'm not truly getting the vibe because at the back, there's something which is draining your energy. So then I thought, just fuck it and let me speak to the person. So I called up my contracting agency and I told, look, this is not right. You told me I need to get notice for 20 days, but here you guys just end my contract in a day. So I'm yet to hear from the other party. But the thing is, like what Lord Krishna has said in Gita, your job is just to do the act and not be interested in the result. It may or may not work in your favor, but that thing you should not feel very bad about because that in turn would lead to something else. The thing is just about keep moving. We are not going to stop here. If I did lose that job, then I'm not going to stop here. I've lost many jobs in my experience. Past 15 years, I've changed so many jobs. In fact, as a chosen one, you can barely keep a job because they just don't like you. Because you're too straightforward. My questions are so direct about the business architecture, about the data model, about the things how the organization works. My questions are so direct. And I'm truly interested in giving value to the company, which they do not want. So what do you want me to do? To act like a clown? To act like a fool? That I would not do. So either they fire me or I quit. You trying to tell me to do something useless, which has got no value, and just you want me to be involved in 10 meetings in a day. So I decline those meetings, and they don't like it. But deep down, it's a different question. Deep down, there is a question when you know what is your calling, why are you not taking those steps? Because you are scared to lose. You are scared to lose a lot of money. If you start that business and you do not have much experience with working with new people, the real problem is no matter which place, country you belong, you do not know the people you are going to deal with. The unknown. The real problem is the fear of the unknown. What kind of people are you going to end up working with? Are they really what they're talking about on paper? Are they really honest enough to deal with? Or what if they are just not being doing a fair work? What if they put you under losses and you trusted their expertise that this man is going to, if I hire this person for my business, probably he's going to give me good advice. He's a lawyer. He should give me good advice. But you soon find that he's just making you more confused in his technicalities because you're not a lawyer and he's a lawyer. So they just want to keep charging you for every case to case. And when you ask when is this whole thing going to end, if you had a dispute with certain business thing, they just say, Let's see what they have to do. And they are right in a way, because when you file up a situation, you file a case against certain injustice that happened, or let's say you are working along with somebody in your business, so you would have no true clarity in terms of when this the right sort of resolution is going to come. You don't know whether the end case of the judgment is in your decision and how you want it or no. I'm just thinking of this situation. I've never had dealt with a lawyer, but I just thought of it like it might be another example, because primarily the thing is only about finding the right sort of people to work with, which is so difficult. But you still take your chance because you've got to pay your bills. So to pay your bills, you work with companies and you do your work, you do get paid. But deep down there's something more that life wants to experience through you. It's not just job. It's something way deeper. You want to experience life at a more aliveness level. So you can feel more alive. Where you can be more yourself. That's why I love YouTube. Here I can be myself as long as I have this. Anyway, my whole idea was to give in some motivation so that we do not lose hope. When the times go dark, we shine brighter. That's the message. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.